Okay, at this point, let's all listen uh, to the USIA President, Sister Lourdes,
Lourdes.
Daughter of Charity. Sister
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yes,
sister.
sister.
Okay, before I deliver my message, I just would like to share with you the joy I had while listening to your trivia. Wrong spelling. It's difficult to write in a piece of paper. I can't remember. I was just laughing here at myself. I said, "Look at this Isabelinas." And then that favorite food that the sisters would not want you to buy, which is hamar or sampalok. I really enjoyed the trivia. Thank you, and then plus the historical events of the dates, complete name, etc. Wrong spellings, shiton. Goodness, I said, look at this Isabelinas. But what is important is the heart is there. Okay, so let me share with you my short message. Engagement implies purposive, considerate, meaningful, and productive interaction with people we circulate with. I start greeting you with a statement on engagement as I express my joyful sentiment and warm congratulations to all of you on this fourth founding anniversary of the USIAA Metro Manila Chapter, Inc. Similar to the February 2021 CSI USI Alumni Virtual Homecoming, we, or shall I say, you of the USIAA Metro Manila Chapter, Inc., find yourselves in the very situation of the pandemic with its prolonged uncertainty that continues to cloud over the horizon. Yet, while we remain observant of the everyday rule of observing health protocols and guidelines to avoid transmission of the dreaded virus, we continue to live out our faith with renewed hope that the real new normal will soon dawn. And here we are, fully engaged with a determined purpose to celebrate the chapter's fourth anniversary with the traditional and modern symbols of blue, topaz, geranium, green, meaningfully and productively. Monty Python's song, I quote, always looks on the bright side of life, no matter how serious and uncertain the future might be, because there are upsides as well. Don't forget to laugh, to smile, dance, and sing. This is very appropriate for our celebration today with all the insert of the trivias and the many I don't know, I forgot, etc. In my previous messages to you since the founding of the USIA Manila Chapter, Inc., I have always invoked that in all your projects undertakings, whether small or big, it is important that as Isabelinas, you move on as Vincentian professionals, fostering harmonious, cooperative, and collaborative relationships with and among members, and to remain connected with your alma mater through the USIA Mother Unit. And at this point, I just would like to insert how professionals was the group of the COMELEC. I would like to congratulate the chair. She was firm yet gentle to say no or to say yes. Congratulations, dear. Now, recall that when the chapter was given birth last June 24, 2017, with our partnership with Miss Ami Imperial and officers, Its birth was grounded with the purpose of, among others, encouraging, motivating, developing, consolidating, and reaching out connections to fellow Isabelinas here and across the globe. And for what purpose? To ensure that the values of solidarity and service, especially to the faceless, those in the periphery of society, remain paramount in the heart of every Isabelina. And this was repeated by our very own, Her Excellency VP Lenny Robredo when she said, live, love, and serve. I take cognizance of those times when you express disappointments and setbacks, when some have turned deaf ears and indifference, hills of excuses. Then anxieties and doubts loomed and clouded your plans. Yet given the tough times you face, rays of hope spark, and with folded hands, steadfastly and perseveringly, you raise the concerns up above, believing and trusting that miracle would happen. And in God's plan and time, miracle did happen in ways you may or may not have noticed or understood. In all these, let your failures, accomplishments, and excesses be recorded in God's book of love. I salute with humility of heart and gratitude the outgoing officers and board, with Jocelyn Coronado Bajola at the helm. I have observed and experienced your loyalty and support to the mission of Colegio Universidad de Santa Isabel. I remain grateful for all the yeses you have extended each time I ask the board to support a project for and on behalf of those who need most your generosity of heart, extending far to our retired sisters at the Magnificat home. And I was one even of those recipients. And every time I wrap myself with a blanket, I said, thank you, Joy and officers. I find you, Jocelyn and officers, your sincerity when in some occasions you would say, okay, sister, we'll look into it and please accept whatever we can share. Thank you. To the incoming new set of officers and board, it is my hope that faithful to the vision and mission of the chapter, to the Vincentian values of respect for human dignity and for God's creation, compassionate service, solidarity, and social commitment, you will continue to hold the torch ever firm in your hands, onward and forward, remaining faithful to and serving our dear Universidad de Santa Isabel with renewed passion and commitment. And that what has been started by previous officers and boards, you would package your hearts and hands for determined action so that more and more can be served. To the past, present, and outgoing officers and boards, sincere thank you for all that you have done. And I would mention here the past presidents of the Mother Unit with, I think, start with Raquel Regrario, followed by Ame Imperial, then by Attorney Malu Raval, and currently now Leilani Dipito. And for the Manila chapter, thank you, Jocelyn, and the previous officers. I would like to say that with a wish that to the incoming officers and board, may the providence of God, through Our Lady of the Miraculous Medal and our Vincentian saints, guide you as you begin the challenging yet exciting journey to make USIAA Manila chapter ever alive, inspired, and engaged meaningfully and productively in all your endeavors. I was listening to the report of the president when she said we turn over this amount and then you start not zero, you have something on hand. But unlike that when you took over, there was nothing. But let it be, as I said earlier, miracle happens in small and big ways, with or without your knowing it. And therefore, to each and every one of you present here, as true Isabelinas, we say, proud past, strong future. Congratulations, virtual hugs, cheers, and thumbs up. I love you all. Thank you.